I got stabbed in the back and that shit wasn't cool. I was just hoping that shit wasn't true. They ain't official, I stick and I move. I heard that
I'm back from my little mission. Thank y'all for tuning in to the 8th episode of 212 Podcast. I'm your host, King Suave, a.k.a. Brian Gummer with the Blunt, a.k.a. Hemio L. Jackson, a.k.a. call me what you want. Just to make sure you like, comment, subscribe to the video below. Now, today I got some special guests into the city, from my city, man. The OGs of this outside shit, this marketing, this entertainment shit. BossTown, Sam Black, and my guy Sebastian, man. Thank y'all for coming through. Before we start this episode off, I would just like to say, Black, I'm happy you're here, bro. I'm happy we finally make this happen. Sebastian, I'm happy we didn't kill each other through the years and we still out here smiling, living life. And I'm just proud of what y'all niggas got going on, man, because y'all really are from the essence of what we created in the city, and y'all never quit it. Y'all never failed. Y'all just kept your head down and kept working. Those are flowers I want to give y'all. Those are just some two black men from the city, two entrepreneurs that I got nothing but love and respect for, man. Like, we're gonna start the episode off with that already. But it's been a few weeks since I talked to y'all, man. I've been traveling. I've been doing a few things. I've been out here. Bash just came back from DR too. I was in Tulum a few weeks ago. I keep saying that. Right, yeah. My nigga Black just came back from DR this week. Well, yesterday. Niggas out there for a week. I was out in Tulum for like 4 days. Wasn't a week, but still had a good time, man. How was your trip out there?
Shit, it was a business trip to be real.
Okay.
Because, a lot of people might not know, my last trip to DR before that was tragic, almost fatal. Yeah. You know, bounced back. I'm here now. I had to go handle some paperwork with my lawyer over this last break. But shit was relaxing, man. It's always good to like get out the city, catch a vibe out like elsewhere. Because it's like a lot of people don't get out of their own town, so they don't know what outside look like. When I say outside, I'm talking outside the country. Yeah. Like, you don't know what other cultures look like. Shit humbles you, because like I'm over there, you might think you struggling there. You got, you know what I mean? Kids, I don't even know if they got school or not. They're outside.
10 o'clock, 12, 11 o'clock, they still need to club, they outside.
Yeah, so it's always a different perspective, but I don't feel out of place, because, you know, I'm an island boy, like, my parents are Haitian.
Island boys.
Like,
the first island boys right here.
Yeah, bro, like, I don't feel out of place. Like, when I see that, it just makes me remember my childhood, because, you know, I lived in Haiti for a year. It's like, I want to help, I want to give back. Mm-hmm. You know, I feel like these are my people, like, whether I'm in DR or in Haiti.
I'm a Caribbean.
I know what that struggle it looks like, what it feels like, you know. So, but overall, the trip was a good, relaxing trip.
Yeah, I respect that, man. I'm happy you got to get out. But I thought you was going out there to be a vagabond.
Nah. Business.
I thought you was going to put some money to the economy. That's what I thought you was going out there for. But it is what it is, man. But speaking on that, I know it's a touchy subject, bro, but like, I still remember the day, like, the news hit me, like, I'm like, when niggas, like, yo, something happened to Black out there in DR, I'm like, what the fuck? I was just watching bro's story, like, what you mean? Like, it was just, then I hit OGP up, big dog, shout out to OGP, man, real nigga from the city, real OG out here. He was like, yeah, man, gave me a little synopsis about what's going on, I was like, yo, that shit, like, hit me, and I'm like, God. But that shit just affected me, bro, and I'm glad you really... You here thriving, my nigga. You here smiling. You here happy. You here making money. You here looking good, nigga. It's like, I'm happy to have you sitting on my podcast right now, bro.
I appreciate it.
But how did that affect you, just as a man, just going through that traumatic experience?
I mean, I think the first thing I can say, dog, it's like, it's all about your support system, right? Like, when shit happened, I'll be honest, I don't remember nothing. I woke up, my mom was to the right of me. I woke up in the hospital, my mom was to the right of me. I just remember they asked me a couple of questions. But, like, you know, they told me what happened. It was like, yo, it's either this or that. Like, your leg of your life. So, from there, you know, my mom, she's overwhelmed. But then everybody started pouring in. My bros, my guys pulled up, different, you know, loved ones. Everybody was pulling up. And it's like, not for 1 second. Like, let's say I was in the hospital for 2 months. Every single day of that 2 months, I had a visit. Like, and I'm talking about through the duration. Like, if visiting hours was 2 hours, somebody was there 2 hours. It was 4 hours. As soon as visits could start, you know what I mean? Like, And with that, I never felt like alone, and like my mental was never like, yo, I felt down, like, oh yeah, like, this shit's gonna fuck me up. Like, I keep 100. Like, once I really recovered, I tell you, like, nigga, I might have lost a leg, but I was a step, my nigga. Like, I'm doing
Talk your shit.
no that dogs, nigga. I'm doing shit that niggas with 2 legs can't do on. I mean themselves.
Niggas with 3 legs can't do. Niggas.
I mean, it's like yeah, like you saying talk my shit, but at the end of the day, it's like I'm looking at dudes making certain excuses. Like, I ain't buying that, bro. Like real talk, my support system never made me feel any different. Nigga, my brother's throwing more tasks on me now. Yo, get this done, do this, do that. I'm like, damn, my nigga, he's like, nigga, no excuses, bro.
Yeah, shit.
No excuses. Like, we got shit to do. Like, this shit don't stop. Like, literally, the show goes on. And, like, between my parents, between my brothers, my friends, my loved ones, like, it was always, like, love pouring in. And, like, that shit's very valuable and important. Like, I never mentally once felt like I was, declining or going into, like, a dark place. Like, everybody always made sure I was on my 10, like just mad focused, mad ready for whatever comes next. But I'm happy to be here, man.
I'm happy you're here too, bro. That's good to hear. That's really, and that's just like so impactful, bro. Cause it's like you said, no more making excuses. And I ain't gonna lie, me and you had some false feelings, some irregular feelings about you over some shit that I should have called you about after, right? Like, it was a year ago, not even, but even still, around that time, I remember hitting you up, making sure, like, you good, bro, you good? Then we got into a little transgression over some bullshit. I felt type of way, and I should have spoke to you like a man, but I took too long, and it was. But I was in my own space as a head, like, because that was around the time, right, when Shawty passed away, and it was just like, yo, I was just going through so much around that shit. I was like, you know what? Like, fuck it, nigga. I don't even give a fuck no more, nigga. I can't. But then I would just be seeing you, and I'm like, this nigga. Like, for a while, nigga, I didn't even know you lost a leg, bro. For a while. I did not know you lost a leg because you was just still being yourself, nigga, on the social media and this, and I'm like, the nigga's like, nah, bro's dealing with this right now. I'm like, so any problem I got with this nigga right now, unhappy with this nigga, is fucking minuscule to this nigga's life, bro. Like, I'll talk to bro when I talk to bro. Like, nigga, you got worry about yourself, nigga. But I'm just saying that to say it's like, in that time, even in me felt type of way, I was just like, yo, this nigga really is out here doing what the fuck he gotta do. Niggas not letting this shit slow him down, not letting this shit bite his hustle. The niggas still out here grinding, traveling, doing him. Fuck. What excuses can you make, nigga? You just seen and went through some shit, but you ain't lose a limb, you ain't do this, nigga. Get the fuck out the bed and get out your way, my nigga. And I had to give Till that same credit too, because that's around the same time as well too. I was going through some shit. I'm just like, it's like you and Till are 2 niggas. Me and Till had a conversation. I was just like, 2 niggas that I've seen or know around me. It's like, nigga, what you complaining about? These niggas is thriving through, bro. So what's the point?
Facts. And like literally, dog. Like, I feel like not everybody could overcome some of those like trials and tribulations that me and dog went through. It's like you can't put too many other people in those set of shoes and be like, yo, you're gonna come out of that. Like, that's just not. It ain't no like niggas might make it look like, oh yeah, easy or 1, 2, 3. Nah, that shit. If you really don't got people backing you, like there for you, like you could really lose yourself.
Facts.
That shit ain't for everybody, bro.
Facts. Yo, Bass, I know we're gonna do a quick transition right quick. I wanna ask you, bro. So I know you used to be a diehard Celtics fan. How the fuck you feel about them niggas getting bounced out Game 7 by the Heat too? By the. Hold on, is the Heat the honorary Haitian team?
Honorary Haitians.
No.
I'm just saying because Mad Haitians down in Miami. I thought like Mad Haitians fuck with the Heat heavy.
I feel like more Haitians fuck with New York teams. Like the
I feel like Mad Haitians up here fuck with Miami too. I don't know, y'all. I'm just asking questions. Y'all know better than me.
It's hard to say because like when you're from Boston, we're loyal fans.
Not
No,
me.
we
Not
don't-
me.
I can't speak for you, but most of us
Yeah.
care about our team, so I don't really look at other people, even my other Haitians who like different teams. They like follow players, like LeBron fans, like different type of fans.
You know what it is? It depends what bracket of Haitians you're talking about, what age bracket. Because all the OG Haitians, like my father's day, all they know is the Bulls and Michael Jordan. Like, that's like, he'll still ask me, how the Bulls doing or something. If you're from Boston, you know the Celtics. But as you go down the ladder to like different age Haitians, of course they're gonna.
It's whoever's the most ascending in the generation right now.
But I know a lot of Haitians that just like New York teams, like the Knicks or they're hip to the Nets now, but New York, there's a lot of Haitians in New York.
I didn't know that. There's a lot of Haitians prevalent in New York.
Wow.
There's a big Haitian community in New
I
York.
thought it was more like Jamaicans, Dominicans.
It's a community of all of that. Like,
I mean, you got to think about it. When you talk about Carnival in New York,
You're correct.
the Haitians take over the Eastern Parkway.
yeah, bro, and Dead Dogs.
You feel me? If
Okay.
you really think about it,
I did see that flag going crazy out there.
It's our parkway.
Talking shit, nigga.
The Haitian Parkway.
It's our parkway.
That's really what it is, like.
No, I respect it.
Yeah.
But other than that, another current event I want to talk about before we divulge into this, the meat and potatoes. How y'all feel about this John Morant situation right now, man?
I mean, I feel like you're more able to speak on that because you have like the Phil's corner background and.
I mean, like.
Hold on, so what is that supposed to mean? He's a gangster?
No. I'm not.
What is that supposed to mean?
It's not even
You
about
know
being a
more
gangster.
about somebody doing some hood shit, some stupid shit.
So,
you feel me?
so one thing I'll say, like, even what he's saying, right? Just because you're from the hood don't mean you gotta be on that shit.
Facts.
And I feel like everybody from the hood, at least in my day and age growing up, you had your positions. Like, there was guidance back then. Like, niggas would see me, they know, boom, I'm a school kid, I played a little bit of ball. Do your thing. You still from out here, you still get up, link, you could chill, do your thing. But
Still gang.
like, we're not about to call you to go do X, Y, Z. You feel me? And I feel like speaking on the Josh shit, it's like, yo, you're a public figure. You got kids looking up to you. And you got just the media on your back. Like, once you make that mistake, cool. But, like, to do it twice, that's just ignorance. And I'm not going to crucify the nigga, but you got to be smarter with certain shit.
I personally think he's not used to having a gun.
I'm not gonna say that's what it
Because,
is.
like, if you just have a gun, I know some niggas, when they just have a gun, they want to show it, they want to pull it out. They don't know how to move without showing it.
Facts.
It's like a new flex.
Facts.
It's the only way I can understand, because even though I'm not in that world, but the niggas I know that are real violent,
Niggas don't ever show their
they
shit.
don't even show this shit. They try to portray
I think it's more
what John's
rebellion.
supposed to portray.
I think it's more rebellion.
I think so too.
I don't think he's that dumb. I think he wants to show, like, yo, I'm not gonna let these dudes box me into, a basketball player job. I grew up in a good community, blah blah. I think he wants to show, like, yo, nigga, Memphis is a real gutter place to play. Like, if you notice, a lot of Memphis players done got into a lot of legal trouble.
Yeah.
They in tune with Memphis shit.
Yeah, for sure.
So, him being like, everybody trying to make him, this good kid. I think he's being rebellious. Nigga, I don't give a fuck with this. Suspending me, I don't give a fuck. I do this. I think he wants.
So then, that's ignorance. Right.
Yeah, it is ignorance. Pride thing too.
So me, when you make your bed, lie that shit, nigga. So you want to keep you want to be ignorant enough to think you can tell the league how you want to act and how you're gonna be. Okay, now lose that $40 million you just lost on your contract. Now the rest of the 190 that's due to you. The NBA can get you the fuck out of there somehow if they want to.
You know what? Another thing is, I feel like it's miseducation. I feel like
Miseducation of Lauren Hill?
no. What I'm trying to say is that I think that he's trying to portray toughness when toughness was mistaught as a youngin. You feel me? Cause tough to him is letting niggas know, I still got that shit on me.
I got a
But
gun.
you feel me? Tough to a smart person is, I have security or I have police around me.
Facts.
I have a certain way I'm moving that you can't get to me. So I think maybe he's sending out the message like, don't come play around here because you're going to get shot or something. But in reality, he's articulating the wrong
Matter of fact, not even
way
that
of
shit.
being tough.
Because there's like a whole nother story about him beating up some
Yep.
kid or something.
At his house, he goes a 17-year-old. The nigga that playing basketball, the nigga throws the ball at him. He goes inside and get the pistol instead of beating him up. If you really tough, nigga, I'm gonna box you the fuck out on this court right here,
That's what I
nigga.
said. He has the wrong education on what it means to be tough.
Yeah, you're right. You 100% right. What you saying? I just think the niggas is dumb, and you know me, I hate condemning my black brothers, but I feel as if it's honesty, you gotta speak it. You got to speak your truth. You gotta hold niggas to the fire. You gotta hold niggas accountable, and that's what I say. Accountability, and that what is this? The platform that holds the culture accountable. So with the 212 being that, I feel like I have to speak about this. I don't want to come in and condemn John Morant because he was officially he is nice. He is a handsome kid who can translate to different cultures, different people. But it's also you got my little brother and my little bros who grown up looking at you that think this shit's cool and tough. And I also and I'm a big dude, niggas. People know it's like the old me. I was real short tempered but I would still be a nigga that's listen to my Sade while I'm driving, listen to R&B, listen to Trey Songz, listen to this person, listen to that person. Like, I was always an R&B listening nigga, and it's like, but that didn't influence who I was as a person. I try to tell people, it's like the music you really influence, your music influence you. Anything you see, you eat, you hear is part of your dietary consumption, and that's going to affect your brain. So if that's all you listen to, every time you put out a gun, who's in the background? NBA Dumbboy. Every time. And it's like, I don't want to.
Well, one thing we have to say is that Ja is a little bro. And
exactly.
We could be, if we look at it in a bigger picture, we could be thankful, since we're going to be the voices of culture, we'd be thankful that we have him as an example of what not to do. Because before him, niggas was walking around, I mean, still this day, but these young kids are showing guns on live. They are shooting people on live.
There's a shooting in Revere. That's full on camera.
That's my whole point. So therefore,
Ja is a young kid, man.
So therefore, what I'm saying is that it's something that's been happening with his generation. So therefore, whatever that generation thinks, they didn't stop doing that shit. So maybe John Morant needed to go through this so other people could see there are repercussions to this shit.
Okay, I hear you, but I don't want John Morant, his family, to deal with the repercussions of it. But also, one thing I say is me being a country bumpkin, is me being the nigga that, like, my whole family's from the South. I was down there every year, like, I still get mad to this day that I grew up in the North, like, but it is what it is, like, it is what it is. Anyone from down there knows. Everyone up here try to say the Northerners, the liberals, it's young, he's 23, he's young. We know down there, once you 13, 15, you a grown-ass man. You a grown-ass man down south at 15 years old. So we can't keep saying, oh, Ja didn't know. He grew up in South Carolina, Sumter. He's from the South. He know better. He know that. He grew up with guns. The first time I shot a gun was 11, 12 years old in Alabama in the backyard with my uncles and everyone around me drunk. Hey, let's shoot that. Shoot possum and bullshit. But that's fun for them. So if hunting and everything, the gaming of shooting is fun for you and it's fun for your culture and the people around what you grew up in, why is pulling out a gun in a video and why is that shit fun for you? Why is that shit
That's
appealing?
only saying if we really know that's how he grew up. Because, like, when you're on the hooper shit, yeah, you're kind of isolated from a lot of shit. Like, niggas that was really that nice in this hoop shit.
But he wasn't. Remember, he wasn't. Remember, he's a Murray State. Remember everything that happened. Remember why he is the face of the league, because he resembles the babyface assassin Steph Curry. You can't be 6'9" like LeBron. You can't be 7 like Giannis, but you can be 6'3" and work fucking hard. You cannot be a 5-star athlete and bust your ass and still get here.
I know, but he was playing ball a lot.
Yeah.
So what I'm saying is being on the road, moving around, I don't think he had that same, he's just in the backyard, laying it off, shooting at possums and shit, but I think a lot of shit he's being exposed to, even just living in Memphis for real.
It might be new. That's what I'm saying.
Okay, yeah.
Having a gun.
No.
Might be new.
Like,
You got a point. You got a point there.
I've been around niggas who just had a gun, nigga. They acting like it's a belt. They acting like it's a fucking chain. You feel me? You got that shit on you, bro. We at the supermarket, bro.
We at the supermarket. Bro, it's only old ladies in here. Why would I need it on me?
I know a guy, but I ain't gonna say no names. Damn, bro.
You niggas is crazy, man. But yo, man.
I think we're just sad that he's losing out on money.
Very sad. I know I'm sad.
But money shouldn't be a way for us to pity him. That's why I think that this is a good example. That if you're not aware of what you're doing, you may cost yourself a whole lot of other
That's why I
things.
call it rebellion, because like he knows what he's doing. Because you already got reprimanded for it the first time.
I don't think he knows what he's doing.
What you talking about? They put him on a yo, bro. He went on an interview. That's not who I am. Blah blah blah. Like, bro, he knows what he's doing.
But we know somebody wrote that for him.
All right, but my thing is,
So what if he has mental health issues we don't know about? Maybe he's
We're not gonna be the niggas who start this mental health shit, bro.
But what if he has
That's
manic
a scapegoat,
episodes,
bro.
Exactly, that's a scapegoat shit, bro.
No, but what if he's having a manic episode?
Oh my god.
Yo,
A
but-
manic episode? No, we're not
Yo,
gonna
bro.
give him that excuse because he
Yo,
did
bro.
it twice, bro.
Okay, so as a black culture, have we not ignored this for too long?
so what's the
Because this shit don't make sense.
I
It don't make sense for you to make the same mistake
Yo,
twice
alright,
within 3 months.
Yo,
Yo,
stupid
can I
man.
ask a question?
And
It's
then
not in your
Can I
mind.
ask a
And then
question?
you see he's retarded. You see how he's ducking on niggas?
Yo.
He's stretching on niggas.
Yo, bro.
He's not normal.
Yo, bro, can me ask a question?
He's like a 6'2" nigga doing fucking
What is-
Vince
what-
Claude.
He's
What
the R word. We can't say that. We can't be politically correct.
Let me ask you a question. What's the diagnosis? What's it called when you just have to show your gun every time? What's the disease? What's the mental health?
I'm not his doctor.
Yo,
I got anxiety.
what type of mental health issue is that?
Yo, bro. I can't-
Is a parade inside my city?
Yeah, nigga, that's the mental health.
Yo.
That's what he got. Parade inside my city.
But the fact that
Yeah.
young boys always in the background.
That's fucking crazy, bro.
Say nigga ain't lying, slime.
Yo,
Like, whoa.
the nigga wants to be part of the wrong NBA. He wants to be part of the NBA dumb boy instead of the real NBA that's paying him. He wants to be caught in Utah. The NBA young boy is stuck in Utah on a federal sheet. Can't leave his crib.
I seen him with a gun more than him with a shoe.
A what?
The shoe deal he has. I
Who,
seen the
John
gun.
Morant?
Yeah, I seen the gun more than the shoe.
That's crazy, Bass. Wow,
Yeah,
you're right. I never seen.
Cause if every time niggas put the camera, he showed the shoe, that would make sense.
I saw that commercial once, but I saw him hold a gun twice. You know what I mean?
I don't know, man.
Niggas just being rebellious, bro.
Yeah, man, but we're gonna get off Bass, man. We're gonna get back to the OGs of this shit, man. The OGs of this shit, man. Y'all wasn't outside when Suave Life and BossTown was fucking shit up with cookouts every other weekend, after parties, club events. We did a lot. We did a lot, man. And one thing I always gave credit to, the nigga Bass is a marketing genius.
Absolutely.
The nigga, the way he comes up with ideas and shit so quick, I'm like, nah, nigga, I don't like that shit, bro. How did he come up with that shit so quick, bro? Because I was saying this for the whole week, but I like his idea better. But I can't change my mind this quick because I was standing on my pivot on this for a whole week straight. Then this nigga just said something out the blue, and I'm like, damn, this shit was right. Let's do it. But where did y'all come up with this whole BossTown shit?
Hold on, real quick. You know what's so funny? When you said that, I'm trying to think of like other groups. I'm like, for a long time, it was only Suave Life and BossTown. As far as like our age bracket and just being young black men, like there was a couple other cats like
Mick, older niggas,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
was older than us, but age us.
Yeah, but like
what the Mohicans?
DJ Crew, like Triple Black, they did their
Oh
little
yeah,
thing.
yeah.
There was other dudes that was like coming up too, but like consistency and longevity,
It's us.
like yeah, like
It's us. With
but,
them.
but back to answer your question, like keep it 100. Me and Bass ran into each other in college, bro, freshman year, right?
I say on the state, fucking shit up.
I just remember, I'm gonna keep it a stat. We don't care. I don't give a fuck, right? I
Talk
see the
about
nigga,
it.
yo, bro. I see the nigga, and like you, a young black nigga. I'm seeing he doing his thing. Couple bitches. I'm like, yo, I got some eye for sale. Niggas like, yo, all right, bro, I got it.
I done smoke, nigga.
Yo, bro, he's like, I got you. I see him again. I'm like, yo, bro, this shit's on deck. He's like, damn, bro, I heard you. Like,
Stop trying to be a drug mule, nigga. No.
yo, this nigga tell you, bro. Every time I seen the nigga, since he met me, I was on my shit. So boom, nigga, I just feel like being from Boston. I'm not gonna front. Being from Boston, Quincy, I still consider it like close to Boston. We stand out from all the other like black kids that are from like Lawrence, Lowell, whatever, and we kind of was like on our own shit. It was me, my man Jamel, him.
Jamel, that nigga used to be crazy basketball.
You
Oh
know,
my god.
You know Nate, Nate Ector.
My man's Nate.
So boom.
Nate's
we kinda-
Nate,
Yeah,
nigga.
bro, we kind of was like we like obviously we had other like niggas we kicked it with, but we always seen each other eye to eye on certain shit. Like we just knew like I bet the same what we do.
The same Nate we used to take shorties to after high school and get crazy when my mom was at the crib.
Yo,
No,
so
dog.
we create our own like little black community. like that's where it started. But we all had like he had another nigga that he was cool with. I'm cool with like we just created like I bet we the black niggas who was hitting parties, and I think he remembers it more than me. But we went to a party together, and like yo, bro, I don't think we even got to the party because we spent the first 5-10 minutes dapping up everybody outside. Bass is on this side, I'm on this side. I'm like, damn, how you know this nigga? He's like, how you know this nigga, bro? This is like, well, our freshman year, we know that we know mad niggas in common. Boom. Outside of that, we just started vibing. Like, outside of that, like, he was the ladies' man. He's bringing females around, we're vibing. We realized, like, yo, we them niggas on campus.
My Cherie, baby.
But there was some niggas, that was the niggas on campus before us. And, like, we kind of was cool with them niggas, but we clashed them, like,
Drew and them. But
you know, some things, it's like one of those things where it's like, I always say this. Older niggas be reluctant to pass the torch.
Always. But we wasn't like that. Our generation wasn't like that.
No. We're not like that to the young niggas. So
we're not. But the older niggas did not want to give it up, man. They did not.
So you got me, I'm real cool, calm, collective. But Bass like, nah, fuck that. We're gonna shit on these niggas. Like, they don't want whatever. We're gonna show niggas. Sophomore year comes. We're doing parties through them. But we're realizing, yo, half this party's us. Like, Drew and Balaji, they had a club. They had a spot that was doing something at. But, nigga, we tell people we're pulling up. We like, yo, half this party is us, nigga. I get an off-campus apartment because, nigga, I almost got into some trouble. I said, boom, yo, I got to get an off-campus crib.
Why, because you got mad drugs in your room?
Yo, off the record. I don't know what.
Allegedly?
Yo, was you with us that one time they ran into the room? And we had to all go to a diversion program. These niggas
He's a John Morant niggas in college, nigga. He's a John Morant niggas in college right here, nigga.
Yo, bro, the shit was Yo, we had True was doing in dorm rooms, bro. Yo, bro, they raided the room. But they,
mad orgy parties and shit. These niggas are wild up there.
Back in the day,
you niggas are wild.
I mean,
I was ahead of my time, bro.
Nah, we definitely was.
You see the Red Bull cans? I had some shit you could twist off. Bro,
where'd you get it from? I
don't know. Everything's
in the fridge. At my pop shop.
Yo, bro, we're not implicating anybody.
No, fuck that. Nigga, been there this long.
Got a crazy move.
Yo, bro,
you put the popcorn in the fucking microwave so the whole room smell like burnt popcorn.
Yo, bro,
so you can't really figure it out.
Bro, I put everything in the fridge. They ready.
Doing this.
Yo, we're throwing a crazy party.
This. So it's crazy.
It's like 2, 3 a.m. Throwing a crazy party. Me, him, we had like 5 shorties. I forget who else was in there. Boom, one of the RAs. I used to get with him freshman year, so he knew what I did already. He's like, yo, they doing this, blah, blah, blah. They ran through my room looking for shit, couldn't find nothing. Everything's...
Was it white boy?
Yes. Everything's in the Red Bull cans in the fridge. They find liquor, he's like, all right, fuck it. We getting y'all for liquor. They made us go to court. We all go on a diversion program.
Let's be clear, it was 13 bottles of liquor.
Yo, we had 13 bottles of liquor. It might have been like 6 of us.
What's even necessary?
Why?
But yo, BossTown shit.
Fast forward, I had to get off campus. Dog said, yo, how's in there? Get with him. I said, fuck it. Nigga, I got a room. Come kick it. It was me, him, Jamel. Nigga, that year, yo, bro, not only did we just like, yo, this is what we doing. Oh, can't forget my man Joe Sway. Like,
so for sure.
We're like, yo, fuck it. We're going to turn this shit up, and we're going to turn Sam State to something like that ain't been done in a minute. Yo, we started with the house parties. Yo, I think that when we first moved in, it was like a Columbus Day for your B-Day. We threw a party at the crib. Brought a DJ in the crib. Yo.
For what?
I mean, having a like a off-campus house was like big to us. They weren't far from campus, so it was like
everybody came. So once we see what we did in the crib, like, yo, fuck it, let's find a venue. Nigga, I remember at the time, I didn't know how to get venues. I hit up Roscoe. Roscoe found a venue. We're like, fuck it. Yo, this off the record. Whoever remembers. The venue we found was actually a gay club. But they're like, yo, we'll give you a Thursday. It'll be a straight night. A lot of people was like, yo, you throwing a party at the gay club? I'm like, nigga, it ain't a gay club on my night. Bro.
The corner of over that bridge. Yeah, I know. Yeah. I ain't gonna say what it is, but you know.
It's not at the
Columbus.
College, was that Lynn?
Yeah, Roxbury Community College.
No, Lynn, the Lynn Community College.
Yeah, that's RCC's. I mean, not Roxbury. Oh, North Shore Community College.
North Shore, yeah.
Oh, then okay, yeah.
Yo, when I seen this nigga go to, he say you're black, don't worry about nothing. Watch me work. I think that's literally the only thing he said. He said, yo, watch me work. The nigga done made, yo, I never seen a nigga like micro marketing. Like, he hits everybody up personally. He don't put shit out there. This nigga, it might have been 300 separate text messages. I'm like, yo, this is crazy.
Yeah.
We turn a Thursday up. Everybody's like, yo, these niggas done turn a gay club to a straight club.
That's I can tell when niggas wasn't feeling me when the nigga boss stopped when the nigga fucking Bass stopped texting me like, yo, bro, we having events, and I see niggas having events. I'm like, oh, so the nigga didn't text me? Okay. Okay. I don't know what the issue is this time. We gonna talk when we see each other.
Nah, for me, when I grew up,
niggas had Judy's going crazy. I get one message.
Listen,
I had to pop it myself. It's all good, though.
I grew up throwing parties as a youngin', you feel me? I was like, even when I lived in Haiti, then I was 6, 8 years old having the ill birthday parties. And then what happened was, when I moved out here, again, I was with my cousins. I moved in with my cousin Tony. He really kind of like helped raise me. And I feel like I was still a little shy, you know, moving from Haiti as a sophomore in high school. And if you understand why marketing was so big, it was pretty simple then to me because in Haiti, it was weird. Like, you couldn't really get girls like that. It was like, with private school, it was mad hard to get girls. So when I came out here, when I seen how many girls my cousin had, it was kind of like, wow, how you guys doing this? And the quality was crazy. So they would push me to talk to women out of 15, 14-year-old to try to talk to any women or go to the mall. So at first I was super shy. So let's say the first 6 months, it was very hard for me to like speak to women, and like I would be scared and shit like that. But then, you know, let's say 1 out of 15 hit. One hit, it was like 24-year-old, I'm 16. So
It's all the confidence you needed.
So it's like, wow. And then, you know, as I started talking to females, Carnival came. Well, the Carnival, I get like 26 numbers. Once I get 26 numbers, that means I had broken out my shell. That I wasn't afraid to step into a comfortable place, into speaking to people. And from there, it was, you know, more fluid for me to just talk to people. So then by the time I meet Black in college, you know, in college, you know, we're just having fun. But then when we went to that Bentley party, we had realized how many people we had knew, like, just from in the parking lot. So it was kind of shocking to me because I thought I was like one of them guys, and there was 2 of us. So I was like, shit. I guess we should get together. So fast forward to what he's saying was that I had already had a little crew called ESG in high school, and I threw a couple house parties.
You said you was ESTG?
ESJ, it was called ESJ, right? Shout out my nigga EJ and Jamal. So when we started throwing parties, you know, my parents were down here. When I went to college, I threw a party. Shout out to Mick and Eves. They were DJing then because Eves is also my cousin. I had made like $8K or something before I went to school. So to me, that was kind of crazy, you know? Like, I just threw one party. I made 8,000. I went to school with 8K. So it was like, okay, I know I could make money out of this, but I didn't really care. I'm on college now. There's a new time in my life. Mm-hmm. When Black said, let's do a fucking party, to me, it was like, say word, because I've done this before, and I know we could make money. Okay. And I want to say from there on, we didn't miss. And Black was able to like, you know, like one of those backcourts, you feel me? Like, he was able to offset me where I wasn't great at, and I would offset him where he wasn't great at. Yeah. And I think that was a great story for us.
You know, when I knew it was gonna be something big, bro, we threw a house party, right?
Josephine?
Nah, this is still in Salem, bro. The upstairs neighbors had just moved out. Bro, we have 3 levels. We have upstairs, our floor, and the basement. Yo, we threw a party on 3 floors of the crib. The shit was equivalent to what Project X, like, in the movies look like, bro. I'm talking about police can't shut the party down. Every floor, niggas is partying, bro. To the point where they was like, yo, we gotta take something, we gotta lock somebody up. Like, one of my roommates was like, all right, like, he was like the head of household. My man Joe Sway's like, all right, yo, we gotta get, what was it, disturbing the peace, whatever. Locked them up, $40 bill, whatever it was. Bro, the police had the hardest time shutting that party. It had to be 300 people in the crib, maybe more than 300 people. In one crib, bro.
Another thing that was a game changer was growing up in Haiti. believe it or not, I've experienced the best parties in the world in Haiti. And I've traveled a lot, and still Haiti, before all this madness, was one of the best places to party because I've seen all the biggest acts, all the biggest parties, matter of fact, all the names of the parties that we use were parties that I was inspired with in Haiti.
Mm-hmm.
So like, so what we were doing was still minimal to what I had experienced.
What you doing
So I
is
was
minimal to where you
recreating-
still see yourself going.
Exactly. So I was recreating shit I had seen on a bigger scale here. But we were kind of like in our own box. Like, at that time, we didn't think we were young legends. We were just having fun.
Nah,
You know what I'm saying? Like, we were just having fun. And it just so happened that people wanted to gravitate towards that fun.
I remember one time. I remember one tweet that somebody posted, and it was like what they said. It was like BossTown and Suave is gonna take over the city or some shit like that. And I'm just like, I gotta tap in with these niggas.
You know what? This is when I realized. I think we went to so I feel like you were ahead of your time as far as the fashion, the clothing wear, as far as like the urban young.
Yeah, like
For sure.
Like you feel
you
me?
had
Like
some shit going on that we
like
didn't have
like
going on yet.
we didn't have that yet.
For sure.
But I remember I think after we had did a trip to Canada.
Yeah,
We had did
And y'all went with Nate and shit. Nate went with y'all.
No, not the
Yeah,
Montreal
but the
trip.
person that connected me was Bernard. Bernard was telling me about Boosie.
The real Bernard.
Yeah, and then I was like, and I remember him trying to convince me, and I was always if somebody's super passionate about something, I didn't dismiss it. I wanted to know why this person was so passionate about it. And I remember when I first met you, it was like a private party. Met him down. Maybe I feel like it was Chanel's birthday or something.
Some shit I
Nah,
threw for.
you
Yeah,
know what I
I
remember?
threw the private party for
But
Chanel and
you
Keith for their
was
graduation.
doing Shipyard too, wasn't you?
No, that was before.
That's the first time we linked up.
I remember.
That's the first time we linked
I
up.
remember that we did an event with him at Shipyard too.
Yeah, for my tournament, for my first.
Yeah,
for
Suave
my
Weekend,
tournament.
whatever. Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah.
I participated in one of your tournaments too. Maybe one of your
Yeah,
first ones
you
too.
participated in the first
Yeah,
tournament. You
yeah,
played on the
yeah,
red team.
no,
Yeah,
yeah,
red team. You played
yeah,
on the
yeah.
One of the tournaments was rigged. We'll talk about it later.
Yeah.
But with Suave shit,
I know what tournament you talking about,
that shit
nigga.
was rigged. Nigga, yo,
Yeah,
we'll talk
when we
about
lost,
it.
right?
Yeah,
That was bad.
But
And we had the orange shit on, nigga. I had the best memory of my
I
life,
had a
nigga.
team. You know what's crazy?
Yeah, your team was
I had a
crazy.
fucking
You got a sales
crazy
team.
ass team.
Yes, I remember. And who you lose to? The shit still up. Ball back,
like
that nigga on the fucking.
Yeah.
How'd you-
No.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. How was that ranked,
We
nigga?
arguably had one of the best teams in that shit, man.
Because
We
we
had
shouldn't have
Spencer was on
been,
that
we
team.
should have been facing them.
They
We should have
Spencer
been
was
facing
on
them in
that
the
team.
finals, bro.
Nah,
That shit
yeah,
in the
exactly.
finals.
Yes. There was some Boston,
Are you-
there was some
are you-
Boston politics.
You know why? You know y'all was
That's
mad?
Boston politics.
Because who? You know why y'all was mad? Because my team didn't face them in the finals.
Nah, because you switched it up.
I didn't switch shit up,
Bro,
nigga.
of
Hold on. Time out.
How do you remember this tournament?
I had the best memory.
Listen, now I remember. We weren't represented in the video recaps. And the recaps, we were non-existent. We had like 10 seconds.
I didn't make it.
No, fuck the 10 seconds. We had 5 seconds.
That was the first time.
And the recap,
It
all
was
the
us
other
losing.
team was there.
That was the
And
first
they had
time.
the fucking 3-point ball
That was the first time.
Guy.
That was the first time.
Had we played y'all,
Wow.
it would have been different. We'd have been in the finals
Wow.
playing PB, playing Paul Beckins, bro. Y'all made us face him. I'm like, yo, why you playing the two best teams against each other this early, bro?
No. It was politics.
Hey,
It was politics. He
you
said
see-
it was my league.
you see how he
it
brought
was
it up?
my way.
That was the first transgression to me and Bass. The nigga really, he was like, yo, niggas mad. Nigga, yo, he called me like, yo, bro, what's the problem, bro? He's like, yo, I don't like how niggas don't got enough representation in that video. I said, bro, I didn't make this shit, bro. He's the one recorded everything. But no, still, we was the best team in it. We should have more representation. And I'm like, I respect where you coming from, bro. Yes, you're right. BossTown should have more representation.
And I pulled up
but,
in
but
there
I'm like,
like-
hold on. I go like this, bro. But then I put the BossTown logo at the end of the video for no reason.
Nah.
They said, nah, I don't care about that. Nigga, nah, I'm just like, all right, bro, fuck it then. But to what you're saying, my argument to that is, so did y'all want me to play the Little Suave Life team? Because remember, Keith put a team in that year. Bro. So it would have been me and Keith in the semifinals versus y'all two. So we had to mix it up to where I couldn't face Keith in the finals. So I had to make sure it was either me or Keith's team in the finals. And That's what
what
he's
I'm
bringing
saying.
He's
out.
trying to be David
That's
Stern
politics,
and be
man.
Phil Jackson at the same time and play on
Come
the
on,
team,
yo,
bro.
bro,
Come
politics.
on, bro.
Yo,
You talking about transgression. My
He
nigga,
owned the
we
league.
came out
He
here.
owned the
You
league.
on the league, you do what you want, nigga.
Yo, that sounds
When
crazy.
you on the league, you it's like, nah, I didn't do niggas dirty. I'm trying to do the right thing. I'm trying to do the right thing. I'm trying to do the right thing.
Making the two best teams play each other and the two other look like, come on, bro.
Nah, it was rigged.
It is, yo, it is what it is.
And not only it was rigged, the video is what got me. Because I see every team play. And then, the crazy thing is, at that time, the players I took, I went from AIC to get players. I went everywhere to
This
get
squad
top
was
players.
crazy.
Overseas.
This squad was
I had
crazy.
overseas
This squad was
players.
crazy. This
I
squad
had
was
all
crazy.
types of representation. Another thing is, again, I grew up in Haiti. I didn't really understand the Boston dynamics. I was just being creative. He's having a tournament. I had the network. Let's call out all the big dogs. You know what I'm saying? So let's say we didn't win. In the video, I wanted to. Y'all could go look it up. Suave Life Tournament.
It's the video
It's still up there. You know what? I probably seen this shit probably 6 months ago. I have to recheck
You
the
still
list.
looking up? Yo, this nigga here, man.
Sure. You know what? Shout out to Bit, because Duke, before Duke started throwing parties, he was playing ball.
Yeah,
Duke
Duke
was
was good, yeah.
Duke was
was
on
good,
there.
yeah.
Nate Simpson. We
Duke
had
was good.
Spencer was on there.
Yep.
DC was on there.
Yeah, you did have a crazy
We
squad.
had we had this kid Rick from AIC who was on there.
Yes, you did.
There's
What's
other
the-
Tall light skinned nigga from Salem State. What's his name?
Eric Downey.
Eric Downey was on the team. We
Who
talking
else?
about niggas who won chips.
Yeah. Y'all did have a
And
crazy
Paul
squad. Yeah,
Benson. I think Sleepy was on that team too.
yeah, Sleepy was on that team. Y'all lost to the Wayne's team. Y'all lost to the Wayne's team.
Yeah. Shout out, I was with him
Yeah.
on Monday. That's
Rooftop?
that's my guy.
That's your guy now. When you mad at me?
No, we
This
were.
guy-
we
this
were-
crazy,
yeah, I did,
bro.
no. That's a couple times.
It's all good, bro.
It's all good, bro.
Nah. Who's the videographer?
JG.
Nah, no.
Exactly.
He took orders from you, man.
Yo, don't do that. Don't do that.
Was that
Don't
on
do that. Huh?
Was that on purpose?
No, that was not on purpose,
Love
bro.
it, yo, bro. It's
I
10
think
years
every
later,
team
bro.
except
10
for
years
the
later, you're not
orange
gonna tell
team.
us.
I will tell y'all niggas, no, it was not on purpose, bro. No, it was not on
She
purpose,
ain't vouch for
bro.
us, nigga. We got 3 seconds. That was the buzzer beater.
Maybe I didn't vouch for y'all enough as I should have.
And I went again another time,
Talk to me.
and I had another great team. And we lost again. That's when I was done with Bo.
Y'all wore the black. Y'all wore the black that year.
No, we had pink. I had a pink team.
Yes, you did. Yeah, I watched in the park. Yeah, the last one I watched in the park. You're right. Yep, you're right. You did have a pink team that year.
It's all good, man. We had a couple ups and downs.
So many stories.
Hey, man. Hey,
That's what life's about, ups and downs, right? Ain't no way to put plateau.
You had the fashion shit. You had the basketball tournaments on Smash. We was doing the pool parties. We was doing the nightlife. You know what's so funny? Because you wanted to get into the nightlife shit. I remember the shit. Mick wanted us to...
But if
to
you wanna get deep into it, this is what happened. At that time, shout out to Boston. Now I see a lot of people who have the avenue to do it. At that time, we had to fight our way through. We had to work, venues wasn't letting black people come in. At that time, if you remember, we had to dress up with shoes and button-ups.
Yo, who was finding
You
random
couldn't-
venues
you
and
couldn't
making it
really-
lit?
You couldn't really break into that market. So when Suave wanted to really join in, we had the energy, we had the passion. We could have created greatness, but to find a venue that would allow us to even explore that idea, it was so hard.
that
We
first,
had so much media, we
Remember
had
that
so many ideas that we couldn't bring to fruition because we had nowhere to go.
yo, me and this nigga, Bash, we used to meet every
I remember that
Sunday.
shit. Cause I remember I was never in on the meetings, but he used to always tell me, I'm like, damn, y'all niggas get up all the time, nigga.
Well, we had ideas, we had plans, but we can never match with what we. But we're gonna make it happen. We're gonna make it happen because nigga, there's no reason why. Like you said, we started this shit and we still around. There's a lot of people that was around when we started that came after us that's still here. But to what you're saying, we did throw that first party together because Mick called me like, bro, you got the wave, nigga, with the basketball team. You got to throw an event for this shit. And I'm like, show me the way. And before the remember, I was doing all the cookouts. I was doing all the backyard cookouts with Drew and them and all them. And until they kicked me out and make it nasty for having too much of my own wave and shit. So niggas said, it is what it is. Nigga,
Making
you
nasty
gotta go.
was nasty.
It was a
nasty
crazy
word.
event.
Movie.
It was a
Nasty
movie.
word.
So shout out to fucking Bros for life for that. They'll be legendary. I always tell my kids about you niggas about that party. For sure. So then after that shit, after I stopped linking with them on that shit, after the niggas gave me the boot, I was like doing the backyard shit at my crib myself, and that's when Marty would come around, and nigga, that's when you was out the street rocking with the niggas. I was like, yo, bro, nigga, that's my cousin. I'm like, word. All right, and that's when you had that problem for you. Dipping when you shouldn't even dipping at. Nigga, what was the name of that party? Lavish 2. That Lavish 2, that was legendary. And y'all made niggas dress up. Y'all made a lot of niggas who didn't want to dress up.
You gotta remember.
Y'all made a lot of niggas who didn't dress up.
So many stories.
Like, I have to dress up for this shit. I have to dress up.
Niggas
So, I'm like, yo, let's link up, let's do something. And then we did, and it was just golden ever since then. It was like, but a lot of our things was just waves. We was just giving niggas free waves, backyard parties, cookouts and shit, nigga, just to bring everybody and have a good time, nigga. But it's like we didn't capitalize too much on it. We didn't make enough money as we should have been. We're going to in the future.
I feel like all that shit is investments that we didn't know we were making. Like all that free shit we were investing in ourselves.
Yes.
We was literally getting more lit as the days was going. But like niggas, you're not even thinking, right? The Lavish 2 shit, right? When I think back on it,
Lavish 2.
that was, bro, we literally had such a buzz, and we kept trying to go to clubs to try to find, a venue to do something. And niggas was like, yo, nah, they was gunning us. So we like, yo, fuck it. Let's go try these hotel ballrooms. Nigga, we finally got to a hotel ballroom, nigga, and they gave us the price. No matter what the price was, we were just like, yo.
Hold on, Lavish 2, we're going to get back to talking that. Quick break, right quick. So our sponsors, myself.
We about to get back into
take that break.
Control Podcast.
Play
my
my song.
special guest of today, BossTown.
Yo,
Sam Black and my man Sebastian.
Yeah, man. We was talking
We
about
just
Lavish
flowing.
two.
This shit's going
Lavish
good, bro.
two.
And y'all niggas,
So,
let me fucking,
I gotta
let
get back
me
to
direct
start,
the conversation. Y'all niggas
So-
are driving to my next question without even
Bash
without
is
letting me doing it.
his 1-2. I remember some shorty I was dealing with at the time. She hit me up like, "Yo, are you going to Lavish 2?" I'm like, "Nah, I ain't going to Lavish 2. What you talking about? You ain't going either." Like,
How me flowing, bro?
So, Bash just came by and like dropped the tickets off. I'm like, "The fuck? Hold on."
Yeah,
Alright,
I need more of you. Pause.
Then you go by, I'm talking to her and
Okay.
tripping in.
Black.
Yeah, off and on situations. So
We need you to speak.
we get back home, we talk, and then she's like, shows me her phone, her DM and shit, and I'm like, oh, okay, it's up with this nigga. It's up with this nigga, cause he know what's up. But then we have conversations like a man. It's like, bro, I don't know what you're talking about, bro. I didn't know nothing to do with that. Actually, your man's bet me to do what I did, and I'm like, see, these motherfuckers, it is what it is. But we're gonna get back to Lavish 2, that crazy ass event that started everything that these niggas got going on, man.
That's big facts. Lavish 2 was a pivotal moment because at that time we wanted to transition from throwing college parties into a bigger to making money to a bigger platform. And we had it at the Prudential at Sheraton Hotel.
I remember that.
And I just remember how hard
I remember the let out, because I didn't go, but I remember the let out.
I remember how hard it was for us to get it because, at that time it was super, like, black people wasn't getting opportunities. So when we went to Prudential, one of my friends that told me, like, she knew somebody, like, a events manager or coordinator out there. So we went out there, presented them PowerPoints, all the stats to show that we were capable of successfully doing an event there. And I remember just the numbers were wild. It was something crazy, like something around the 16 to 20K.
Shit, the numbers are so crazy. They finessed us into making the contract more than what it was.
It was charging like $6,000 for lighting.
Yo, bro, like we agreed to like $4,200 or something, right? Next thing you know, all these extra,
extra fees.
The party was so lit. People who bought tickets couldn't get it.
Yeah, I remember that.
Nah, but even
and like
even before we got there, it was so hard to get it that like they told us no. I found out that she like this certain set of perfume. We have to go buy perfume, flowers,
bro.
All time. Basically, we did some lobbyist shit.
Whose idea was
that?
You know what
I'm saying? We had to
this old tricking ass nigga over here.
We had to
this old tricking ass nigga.
We had to make it work. We had to figure it out. No funny shit.
The ladies man.
Yo, listen, we had to figure it out. And luckily, and another thing is we didn't do this shit alone. because we had to like really get help from family members, friends, because those numbers were so high. We were just college students. There's no way we were able to do this without help. So when we finally got the spot, it was such a dream come true. So we had to really turn up. So I remember even I was like, yo, how come 94.5 never promoted events? And then we're like, yo, we got it. No. This is what happened. So my cousin went to BC. At that time, what was the DJ? DJ Maverick. Maverick. Maverick was at Jam 94.5. So we just wanted to, since my cousin knew him, we just wanted to have a meeting with him. I really wanted to know why they weren't promoting regular events on 94.5. We go in there. I think Kenji Too Blunt, shout out to Too Blunt.
Too Blunt TV.
He ended up coming with us to the meeting. So we talked to them. They give us the numbers. It was like $6,000 for 30 seconds, probably like once. So we're just like, okay, that's what we're not going to do. Me and Black looking at each other like, hell no. And then while they were showing us the room, we seen where they were doing interviews at. Podcast got big, but then we didn't know about anything about podcasts. So Kenji had an iPad. No, I might have had an iPad.
No,
I had the iPad. No, you had the iPad,
I had the iPad.
for the presentation.
Mm-hmm.
Like, yo, can we just fake an interview? Since we can't have the real one, can we fake it?
Pump faked us?
Yo, so listen, we
bro.
faked the interview. So basically, we had Kenji hold the fucking iPad, and then action.
But the funny thing is,
that's
it
dope.
really. Here's
That's
the thing.
fucking dope.
Here's the thing, though. Initially, we're like, it's gonna be pump fake, but the nigga Mav actually put it on his platform.
Yeah.
So it was like, it wasn't, initially for us it was a pump fake, but the nigga was like, yo, fuck that. The interview went so lit, he posted it on his platform and put it as a real interview.
Wow.
It was BossTown and Money Mav. But, peep game, right?
That's dope.
As he's telling the story, bro, so much shit's coming back. Because, bro, we're talking 10 years ago plus. My nigga, we finding stores to put tickets in to sell.
You're speeding
Hold
to
on.
it.
I'm just listening. Take your time.
You know what's crazy?
I'm like, take your time. I'm like this
when we
boy.
did this interview, it was just like we were the only ones that ever did that at that level.
Yes.
But so when we posted it, people told me they heard it on the radio.
Lying like a motherfucker.
Bro,
People told me they heard that shit on the radio.
how about this, right? Back then, right? On that
It was so believable.
Yo, I want to tell you something. Let me tell you
I
something.
love it.
It was crazy.
I got the stats to prove it. I don't think any other promotion group could pull up a promo vid that they did in 2000. What was that? 11 we did live.
2011.
Bro.
Well, let's even
We put a promo vid.
First one day was 2010.
Yo, listen.
It might have been whichever. Yeah, you might be right. But bro, we have people like we told everybody post a little video of them like speaking about Lavish too or shouting it out, right?
Yeah. No, that was Lavish. The first Lavish we did that.
Oh,
the first Lavish we had got people from everywhere make a little video and promote it, and we put it together as a promo video, because at that time we was trying to. That's when we were working on it. This is what happened.
So the first Lavish was at the spot
as a Friends Place. First
and then the second Lavish
Place
2 was
at Sheraton Hotel.
I thought it was the other way around.
Nah, it wasn't.
Oh,
so,
yeah, Lavish 2 was
so to even make the story crazier, we were just catching such a crazy buzz at that time. He had a friend called Tropicana Mo. Tropicana Mo makes a song called "There's BossTown." Shout out to BossTown. Yeah, we run the town.
Rest in peace, my nigga Larry, man.
Yeah,
Rest
that's my cousin.
I know, nigga. That nigga came up to me one day, like, yo, back to my cousin. I'm like,
so when we make
rest in peace, my nigga Larry, dog. My fucking God.
Rest in peace to him. He was a cool nigga.
You met Larry.
Yeah, for sure.
That was my big dog in high school. He used to beat niggas the fuck up.
He used to work at Tavern. He used to work at Tavern.
So it was like that nigga was I was his little dog at Snowden, and it was just like, yo, he was like, as soon as he see my element, because the first thing he says to my brother, he's like, yo,
yeah,
because the nigga was an urban, he goes, yo,
I said something to, I'm like, he was sitting next to my nigga Simba, recipe Simba. I'm like, yo, Simba, you remind me.
That was his dog, too.
I'm like, yo, Simba, you remind me of my brother. He was like, what? Who's your brother, nigga? I'm like, LaVon. And they both look at each other like, what, nigga? I hate that, nigga. I'm like, watch your mouth, that's my brother. Nigga's like, that's your brother, nigga? The nigga from Rosendale was like, yeah, I look, nigga. He's like, you live a Hot Street behind the like, I live right behind. Dog, I fucking hate that. I'm like, y'all look alike. You're just the ugly version, nigga. He's the fly version. Simba's like, no bullshit, bitches to say that shit back in the day. So nigga, fuck you. And for them, for Simba and my brother to die together, nigga, Simba, when I first met Simba, was like, I don't like that nigga. Larry heard that. Larry was like, nigga, nah, you going to, nigga, freshman that's Snowden, nigga, come here, nigga, nah. You like that and you really ain't, nah, nigga, you fuck with me. That was my dog, nigga. Like, that was, and we both played in the basketball team. I was on the JV. I was killing niggas JV, yeah. He was fucking that nigga from fucking senior, bro. He was, bro. So rest in peace, my nigga Larry Price, man. That's my God. Love that nigga, man.
To bring everything back, so not only we recorded a video off an iPad, right, with Money Mav, and then they give us the Gemini 94.5 logo, and then we had the song that just came out. So like the production seemed as if it was bigger than it really was, but it wasn't those two cameras right here. It was just an iPad. It was Money Mav and Black and I just basically. We had no prep, no nothing.
Haitian niggas out here finessing.
Yo, just finessing.
Yo, bro, listen, right? Two niggas right here that knew how to turn shit into sugar, bro.
That's facts.
Yo, bro, you put me and Bass in any situation, bro, I promise you, we'd have found a way to finesse it or turn it into something bigger, bro.
I will give y'all that.
You know how he said no misses? Literally, matter of fact, if we had a miss, we still made it look like it was a hit. That we really turned shit into
Nah,
sugar.
we only had one miss, and it was...
Bro, even the miss was a hit, bro. Because at the end of the day, like, think about it, right? You invest in yourself, right? Let's say you threw a party, you got a promoter, you got a cameraman, you got a DJ, all that. Not a lot of people showed up, right? But everybody's tuning into like, yo, how'd that party go? I done had a party, we had a party, it was not lit. But that cameraman made that shit look lit.
Let me tell you
and the
something.
person, yo, bro, the people watching that shit,
Let me tell you
like,
something.
yo, we missed out.
Let me tell you something.
We know how to turn shit into
You
shit.
know how
nigga.
me and Bass fuck niggas up? And it's come back to me that talk you niggas. Me and this nigga had no hand in Joshua Tree. Remember, I was just the first nigga fucking with Papa Don like that.
Yeah.
So Papa Don got Joshua Tree. He's like, bro, help me promote it. Da, da, da. Told Bass about it, like, it promoted. We had Joshua Tree fucking lying around the corner. Everyone thought that shit was all shit. That nigga had to make sure.
Yo,
He
you
was
know
like,
what?
niggas
We
make sure.
had a picture of Joshua
I still
Tree
got it.
every
I got my
Friday.
side.
Every Friday.
Yo,
Every
bro.
Friday.
Yo.
That's facts. Every Friday.
We used to make niggas
We
like
used to pull
Joshua
up
Tree was
marketing,
our shit.
bro.
We got no money
Marketing
in this
was
shit, but we
crazy. It
was
was
marketing like,
crazy.
yo. We
It
was
was
doing our
crazy.
thing,
It
nigga.
was
We
crazy.
was doing our fucking
It was
thing back in
crazy.
the day, bro.
So
bullshit.
So then, as Black was saying, so now that we got put it on a Gemini 94.5, people actually believe that this was out there. So now we became super big. So what we had created a system where anybody we knew who owned a business or friends and family, we would sell tickets out of their businesses. So we was like, one in Dorchester, one in Mattapan, one in Hyde Park.
Bro,
Old school way, Gorilla Bar.
restaurants,
And then
barbershops.
shout out to my nigga Sino. I didn't have a car around that time. Sino had a car. He used to work at like, I don't want to say it was, maybe it was like TJ Maxx, some shit. I can't remember where he worked at. So while he worked, I used to take his car and go sell tickets all day. That's when I realized how big we were getting, because I was selling tickets around the clock. I was picking them up from work, and we would still run around till 3, 4, 5 a.m. That's how we got a little issue in the first place. Because
Drop the tickets off my bitch at 3 o'clock in the morning. Ain't no nigga at 3 o'clock in the morning. Drop the tickets off at 3 o'clock in the fucking morning.
The tickets were
What's
going
wrong with
so...
this nigga's crazy.
Yo, the tickets were going so crazy. So now we're having a party, right? They still played us. The venue could hold 700. They capped us at 450. So leverage 2 happened. By 11:15, 400 is already in there. We have another 600 outside. But it's like foreigns outside. It's like Miami vibes outside.
The party was outside.
The party was outside.
That was like, oh.
My nigga, we had a nigga offer us almost what we paid to get the
And luckily, we had an after party. The after party was at my house at that time in Quincy. So we were like, you know what? We'll just tell everybody the after party will save the party. So not only we had a legendary party, but people have to go back to our crib. Now, this party ends up at 8 a.m. barbecue, all types of crazy shit. But the wave was so crazy. 2 days later, that's how we could enter the party shit. We threw wet.
Oh, we threw the pool party.
We threw the pool party on Tuesday.
About that.
The party
Because
happened
that's
on
like
Saturday.
yes. That's when niggas fought and niggas fought the bottles.
No, that's later.
No, that was that wet.
No, that was not that wet. Wet was the first pool party. No. Listen. Wet was the first pool party that ignited this pool party shit. So shout out to niggas throwing. Yeah, shout out to all the people throwing parties. So I remember the stadium niggas hit us up. Black at that time. I mean, we were just like, it was just such a high. We were getting so big. Like, you know, like people like overnight, let's say on social media.
Overnight success.
Yes, we were like.
But you know, you worked this hard.
Yeah,
we did this shit over years.
It was in real life. It wasn't like on social media. We knew people. We were getting like real numbers. So by the time we threw the pool party, it was fucking legendary. So in a matter of a week, this shit been turned up. So now we had our only move was to go downtown. I think the first one we did was Arc and Fenway. And then that's when we later met with Kareem.
Kareem put us on
Thursdays. And we was doing Dana.
Yeah.
It was Dana, BossTown, and Kareem.
So we started Cure Thursdays. The real Cure Thursday, us, Dana, and Kareem, and Jax. That was the core. And then we ran that for a good couple, you know what I mean?
I feel like we did it for a year.
It was a good year. We even tagged, we even was one of the first people doing day parties before it was lit. We teamed up with Rob and Kareem.
I don't know.
I'm a hold that. I'm the day party. I'm the day party guy out here, man. I ain't gonna do that for niggas.
We're talking about at venues.
Yeah,
with Naka, bro. The way we had Naka.
Memory.
Refresh me.
At that time, Indigo had boomed. I don't know if you used to go to Indigo. They had the pool party.
You're right. Y'all did have Naga first.
So Rodney from Bijou.
You had that one off at Naga.
Rodney from Bijou was doing Indigo.
Okay.
And then we linked up. Rob had started one like the week before, but it didn't get popping. Shout out to Rob. Now he's the Hennessy. He represents Hennessy. So when we linked up with them, that's when this shit blew up. We have videos to prove it. A lot of niggas, listen. A lot of niggas end up booming later.
What you saying?
Either partied with us or they worked for us.
What you saying? You niggas definitely had Naga before I had Garage, but I fucking turned the game up with day parties with the whole Garage thing. In Boston, I fucking won the county this shit, bro.
Years later.
Like years?
Bro, we was in 2013, 14.
I got there at 2015. 2015 when I brought niggas, because that's when I got the management job. But first I was promoting it. That's when I got the management job. That's when I got the management job.
Refresh your memory.
Refresh me.
So what happened was, as the day party shit started booming, like obviously we only got through Naga because Rob did. So we can't really we can't take credit for bringing the day party without Rob, because Rob was the person in position. Rob and Kareem were in position. Then the next thing that happened was you were in position with Laz.
Yes, yep.
But no, listen. You were in position with Laz.
Okay, yes, right.
So you started working there, it started booming. And I remember, in order for you to have the clear picture, Camping Sundays was the next level that took Garage into that and if you remember, there was that meeting. I was there.
We talked about it.
You were there.
He was there.
He was there.
We talked about it with
me. And I remember watching a day party in LA. And I remember saying, yo, if LA could be like this, with the setup you had already created, because you was already managing, you had already started this shit on go just like a Raw, if we could recreate LA right here, we would be unstoppable. Granted, the Garage wave went on without me because of my own ego and pride. However, we had a lot to do with that transition.
You know what's so
You
crazy?
definitely did. You
Yo,
definitely
that
did.
year,
Marginalized, but I already had.
Yes, you
Yo,
listen,
listen,
But I played this shit. I was having Swamp Sunday events there, the day parties there, the one-offs. I was going crazy all the time.
Yo, bro, no funny shit.
I agree. I don't
but
want when it took the next level.
Yeah, no, y'all niggas take it to the next level.
It's when we came in that room.
That year,
It's when we came in that room.
year.
Okay, no, you're right. I would say this. I would average 300 by myself.
Let
But
me-
you niggas would average 1,000.
Yo,
Yeah.
hold on, talking about.
So
No,
I
Let me
get
say
it.
something.
Okay.
That year, bro, it was all hits, no misses, bro.
That's when
Let me
Atlantis
say-
came around.
Yo,
That was that
hold on,
same
hold on,
year.
hold on. Atlantis was 2015, but 16 got crazy. That's
Yeah,
2015
listen,
hold on.
was Atlantis, 'cause that's
when
when
it
Hold
started.
on, but
That's
yo,
the
guys,
best.
hold on, get my shit off. Get my shit off. Yo,
Go
bro.
ahead.
What we did that year, when we bought an Atlantis day party to Garage, and then we did Atlantis the next day.
No.
bro.
Matter of fact, let me refresh your memory.
Oh.
We did the workout party.
Yeah, that's what
We did the workout
yeah,
party.
The twerkout
before
party.
The twerkout party.
Yeah.
We did the
But
twerkout
peep
party.
game. Yo, when we was all them, but when we did the Atlantis after that, bro, that was the biggest pool party ever. It was us, Stadium Tyson, right?
I saw Tyson the other day.
Yo,
Facts.
yo,
And that's a whole other story.
That's what Tyson
DJ Stevie J and DJ Sam Sneak, my
But
nigga.
that was 2016. 2015.
No, I'm
is
talking
when
about
I-
2016. I'm talking, yeah, 2016. We had Garage 2016. All this shit went hand in hand. When we was doing camping same Sunday, right into Garage, right into
That was like
the
3
pool
weeks
party.
later.
Bro, when I tell you, we had people jumping over the gates at Atlantis trying to get in. Party shut down. Not shut down. The doors are closed. 1,000 people already in the venue. Yo, I saw a nigga that couldn't get in. I turned my head. He's in the party. I said, yo, where the fuck you come from?
I'm
He
not
showed-
gonna lie.
yo, bro.
I remember fucking that day. Shout out to Beer. B and them pulled up mad late, and that's when I still had the clout. Like niggas just know I still have the clout, but that's when niggas knew we was always throwing parties together. So niggas didn't know that the funny shit happened where we had our issues and we didn't throw that Atlantis together, and it was like I wasn't in it, and it was but we were still like nigga, we're still bros, and it is what it is, but nigga, we're not doing no business together right now. So I remember Bia pulled up mad late with like 30 niggas, and niggas was not letting nobody. Niggas was throwing mad bread. Niggas was trying to have mad cash, and I'm like, I came out there and I see, I was like, what? Right, what y'all? Like, we can't get in right now. I'm like, yo, let them niggas all in. And niggas like, then I'm like, Yvonne, just let them all in, blah, 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 because they was working at Garage and everything too. So Yvonne was like, I bet, get you in. And then Bia's whole camp and everyone came in, but I remember that shit happened, but that shit was crazy. That shit was crazy. that
Bro,
day.
biggest
And
legendary
I'm
pool party
saying,
I've been to,
I'm
bro.
happy. Crazy.
I'm happy that's a great transition. So, how Atlantis came about? So for me,
Don't kick me out. It's okay.
no.
Niggas
That's
love kicking me out.
all
Niggas love kicking me
That's all
out.
happened. That's all happened.
It's all good though.
Nobody
What
kicked you out, bro.
happened when Atlantis was, so for me, on 4th of July, every 4th of July, at that time, cookouts were the big thing. Pool party was we had just tapped into the pool party world in homes. I remember my aunt was telling me, Sebastian, we can't let you have parties at our family house. You have to take this shit to another level. But I remember every 4th of July, everybody felt like they had plans, but nobody had set plans.
Yeah.
And everybody was going cookouts to cookouts, but it was shootouts to shootouts.
I like that.
And I remember,
I like that.
because
bar.
I didn't really like violence, I remember just wanting to have a party where I felt safe. So when we tried to get Last Resort, matter of fact, it was a shorty I was dating at that time. She went to Bryant University. She knew about the spot.
That's not how it happened.
No, I'm gonna tell you. She knew about the spot, and I went and visited the spot by myself. Matter of fact, I think Pasta.
That's
No,
what
Pasta.
happened.
No. Pasta told us about it.
Exactly. That's what happened.
But I had never.
Triple Black did a party there before us.
Yeah, I agree. I had never seen it, but I
Yeah.
remember the shorty that I was dating at that time. She told me about Last Resort, and one random summer, I went out there. But that was 2013, 2014.
Yeah,
I mean,
so, yeah.
before all this shit happened.
2014, right? Pastor and them did a Labor Day event, and no disrespect, it was like it didn't jank like that. You know what I mean? It was cool, but they was like, yo, shit's mad big, blah blah blah. I remember I told Bass, yo, look at this spot these niggas did this shit at. Like, niggas like, yo, this shit look crazy. we could really fuck this shit up. So he got on duty. He's like, yo, once he seen the spot, he was like, whoa. He got the contact, and then he was just, yo, bro, when I tell you, him and the owner, him and the owner were on a fucking private helicopter together, bro.
Yo,
bro, he's with the owner. He's doing everything. He's like, yo, let's go on a helicopter. They're talking. Business that you can't talk on the ground.
The whole time.
Big shit. Big BossTown shit.
The whole time that we're doing all these parties, year to year, I'm going up there to try to convince the owner to let us do it. Now, it makes a great story. As I was telling you about what was happening on 4th of July, when I linked with the owner, he wasn't trying to let us do the party. Because, let's say, people who I tried to weren't successful. So he was known for being racist.
Yo, an article came out. And somebody accused him of being racist. So Bass is mad. Yo, this
So I came up with
crafty
a plan.
nigga.
I'm not gonna lie.
I came up with a
Crafty
plan.
ass
I love
nigga,
it.
bro. He's like, yo, why people saying you were racist? And the nigga want to prove so much he wasn't racist.
So basically, I went up there and said, hey, listen.
He's like, I don't know.
I don't believe this about you
He's
because
like-
I've been coming here every year.
Yo, bro, he's like, I don't know what they saying up there.
Let me help you change the narrative.
Bro, that nigga said, you know what? Yo,
So in the process of him saying, okay, you know what, you got a point, because we had leverage now that people are saying he's racist. He said you could do 4th of July, but to him, when he said to me 4th of July, it ringed off immediately. That's the biggest day in America. You feel me? To him, I didn't want to question it then, because later I asked him like, yo, why did you pick 4th of July? He said 4th of July is such a big day that it's either you hit or you miss completely because there's so much going on. So what I thought about was, I wanted to start cookouts and shooting from happening. So I said, you know what, Black? We're gonna hire every single DJ that's popping. No more fucking cookouts.
But all right, so yeah, I agree with that. But I just want to bounce back to what we said earlier. All them Saturday meetings where me and you used to sit down at the top, like, and that's what I remember. We'll sit down and meet and make a plan. I do some week we would go visit spots and all that. And this was the first nigga who would be like, yo, let's go see them face to face. I'm like, send an email, call them, bro. Like, that's not enough, bro. We gotta go. I'm like, well, just go see them, bro. Like, you go see them yourself, my nigga. Then he started doing that shit by himself. Then he's telling me how he's getting relationships. I'm like, all right, fuck it, bro. I'm just coming to you next meeting. I'm coming to you next meeting. So then it was like after that point, he was like, nigga, I done did so many of these fucking interviews and meetings by myself, nigga. I'm not doing this event. I'm doing this event with who I want to do this event with. I'm like, I'm not mad at you for it, bro, but I'm mad at you, nigga. So,
Nah,
all right, fuck it, though.
you know,
I'm going to show up, but, nigga, I'm going to be mad about it.
You know what, to be transparent, by the time we had got Last Resort, we had to partner up. So, you know, like how people throw parties, I hire sub-promoters, they hire a bunch of people to work with them to promote. I didn't know any better. All I knew is we were walking buckets. Wherever we went,
They
people
followed.
came. So in my head, it was like, why would I need Suave
I can do it myself.
when I could take care of that part? We needed fucking money. So we partnered up with people who could help us in ways. When we hit up Tyson, matter of fact, Tyson was running Marabez at that time. I didn't know him, but he used to call me and say, yo, come promote. But at that time, since we're walking buckets, a lot of promoters were hitting us up. But you know, I'm linear, I'm focused, so it's like, nah.
I know what I want.
I know what I want, and it's not it. So then, we have 4th of July. I'm like, I tell his older brother, like, Paul, you know, we need help. Paul at that time was like, you know what? Maybe this is too much of a big risk, but I'll tell you who could help you. We meet with Tyson. Tyson was ready financially. He said, hey, I heard about you. I believe in you.
Yeah.
So he said, whatever you need, we got you.
But
So then I said, you know, if we're going to recreate, we need to recreate Vegas. Vegas had the best pool parties. Rock, what do they call Hard Rock, what happened the pool parties. We needed to make the party look like Hard Rock. We didn't have clothing line. So at that time, Stadium, at Red Rum at that time, they were huge.
yeah.
So I'm like, yo, we need to partner with them to help us make us look legit. If they had the clothing line, here's the way it would help you. You promote your clothing line, the whole staff, everybody else. Hence, you were valuable. You were extremely valuable. And at that time, I wasn't wise enough to know because we had to come up with security teams. We had to go outsource at garage. That's how you knew people how to get in. Like you said, use your contact because at that time we needed.
Did have our security.
In order for it to make safe, make the party safe, we had to hire 30 security guards.
They made mad bread off us.
So we had to
guards
outsource from venue icon from Cure Thursdays. We had to outsource at garage, and then shout out to Russ. Then we added Russ to the team. So we basically were outsourcing people that we believe could help us. We didn't even understand the business then. It was just a dream.
Yeah.
Tyson was able to be such a big help. At that time, Last Resort didn't even have cabanas. It was just grass.
Oh no, you niggas
And
wasn't
a
ordering
pool.
shit. No, you niggas was some of y'all
Hold on,
niggas
hold on.
ordering
You're
shit,
gonna
ordering
finish it, bro.
furniture and shit for
Listen,
the VIPs.
listen. To this day, you go to the Last Resort, they have what is it, five or six
Six cabanas.
six cabanas that we put there. You know, funny shit. As young niggas, we didn't know what we were sitting on. Those they gotta get. It's that layup we gave them.
What you mean you didn't know what you said?
Cause bro,
Because we were just dreaming.
we had ideas, right? We made those ideas come to life, but we didn't capitalize like contract or like bro. Those cabanas still that we bought, still at Last Resort, and he sells them joints at who knows what price and makes money off them.
Yeah, you make no money.
We didn't understand what. Matter of fact, we didn't understand. So this what happened. If you went to do a party at the club, they wouldn't tell you about the business. You were just in charge of the door. You didn't know how bottles were sold. We were in charge of VIP. We were just in charge of bringing the volume, just bringing people in. When we went to Last Resort, they gave us everything. So basically, manage everything, hire everything, do it yourself.
So the only thing that you needed was
So we had to outsource from, just the knowledge we knew. Shout out to Foosh. Foosh as well was a big part.
Oh, that was over there too.
Foosh,
Shout out Food.
Tyson, Stadium, Paul, Black. It was just like I had to create a team. And that team felt like the greatest team ever because we all needed each other. We all bounced off each other. So by the time Atlantis came about, it was just like a movie. It's 1,000 people here.
This was great.
And then from Haiti, what I knew is, again, we didn't want shootouts. How we were going to weed out the people who would most likely create violence.
So,
And Haiti, because since it was such a poor country, they would start a party and charge you $80 for regular tickets, US money, and 3 days before the events, every day the price went up. So by the time it's at the door, it's $140, $150. So I said, we need to do the same thing.
So
we need to make it extremely hard for the regular people to go.
So a lot of your creative vibes that you implemented onto your parties, that made everyone feel inclusion. They feel special. They feel like they were somebody. You took a lot of this sauce from
Haiti.
So
one day, right? VP came, right? One summer, it might have been going into the summer. It's me, Bass, and Sino, right? We just saw some like, yo, we looking for the wave. Bass being from Quincy, he said, yo,
Waterworks.
We going to Marina Bay, bro. Listen, a lot of people don't know about Ocean Club Marina
Oh
Bay.
yeah, okay.
Before Ocean Club, it was called Waterworks.
We went when there was called Ocean Club though.
No. When we went, it was Waterworks still.
For sure? 'Cause
Absolutely.
It got shut down. Yo, listen.
No, but they OD'd. Somebody OD'd out there.
Yeah,
No,
couple
they
people.
They OD'd as Ocean Club.
No,
Either
they OD'd at Ocean Club, but when we
I
went,
know.
it was Waterworks still.
Probably, yo, so Pete, right? We lit. We like, yo, we going out. Bass like, yo, I know a spot. It's in Quincy. It's hard to get in, but we're gonna figure it out. Yo, we find us, it's 3 of us. We find a little, like, entrance. Well, I'll tell you what, we slid in there.
Yo, he didn't
Yo,
find
bro.
the entrance. The entrance was created a long time ago when one time me and DJ Eves goes, but he ends up getting arrested in that little corner we got in.
Yo, bro. So he knew about this. Yo, the entrance was like high risk, but yo, we crafty niggas. Yo, we crafty niggas. So yo, I don't know what it was. We slide in and we get through.
We was
Yo,
in 21 then.
We was in the 21 yet. Yo, bro, I told you we probably been in that party for 20 minutes. Not even 20 minutes, 15 minutes. That shit was the littest 15 minutes of my life.
Nah, that shit's crazy.
And this nigga's telling me, bro, you see that DJ right there?
Avicii.
He said,
Rest in peace to Avicii. He was the EDM DJ.
He said, yo, that DJ right there, that nigga's getting paid what was it?
$1,000 a minute.
1,000, yo, bro. The nigga, he went on something.
1,000 a minute.
He says, yo, what I get paid is equivalent to like 1,000 a minute, bro. Yo,
I'd seen him in Haiti.
and my nigga, he said he seen the nigga in Haiti. Yo, bro, when he told me about the DJ, I didn't know this DJ was supposed to be that lit. He's like, yo, this DJ in Haiti, blah, blah, blah. We sneak to a party, we see Avicii. Avicii was on for maybe 15 minutes because they couldn't afford to pay him 1,000 a minute, bro. Yo, bro.
They put that
Yo,
15
bro.
minutes.
My nigga, yo, when I tell you, bro, that fucking, yo, bro, we looked around. I'm looking around, yo, bro. Because if you know how Marina Bay set up Ocean Club, it's all sand on your feet.
Yeah.
That shit was everywhere. Dude, yo, he shut the party down in 10 minutes,
And
bro.
you're like, I can do this shit.
Bro, I'm like, yo, this nigga know what he's talking about. He said, yo, he's preaching to me about, yo, this madness, Avicii, this, who else?
Cedric Javin, there was a lot of.
He's like, yo, 20 minutes. He's telling me all these Haitians.
Steve Aoki.
Yo, he's telling me all these names.
And
I'm
the
like,
way he
yo,
talking so
yo,
passionate,
bro.
like, yo, bro.
I'm like, yo, let me see what he's talking
Exactly,
about. Yo, bro, let me see what he's talking about. Yo, bro, Avicii shut that shit down.
What's up?
Yo, bro,
What's up?
and that shit was
We
yo,
had
bro,
a bunch of inspiration from everywhere, but Haiti had shown me on what level you could party.
So you feel like Atlantis was your biggest party?
biggest pool party, but
We feel like your biggest party, fuck biggest like in
In
numbers and
Boston?
volume,
Yeah.
vibe, the wildest shit.
yeah,
Like,
the Stevie
The
J,
Stevie J and
the
then
Stevie J,
Sam
Sim
Sneak.
Atlantis
Yeah,
was definitely
yeah,
like
that was the biggest.
that was
the biggest.
yeah, that was like one of those like
That
yo.
was big. That was nasty work because that was our second one.
that was nice.
Yeah, there might have been like 8 promo events because 8 different cameramen came
So
out.
there's a lot of things that were happening. So in order for us to be pioneers and OGs, this is what happened. Around that time, when the first Atlantis happened, it boomed all crazy. But then there was another team that popped off. Fritz, Papadon, and JG had teamed up, and they were running crazy. So
That was a big three,
From,
right
so
there.
from their big three, they were marketing, DJ, and video. So for me, it was like, yo, it was time to transition. JG dropping videos within the next day,
Bro, JG was dropping videos the same night.
the same night. So when we linked with JG, you know, it was like, hey, we needed promo videos. I knew what we were gonna try to do. It wasn't at the highest level, but for us,
It was good enough.
it was good enough. I didn't know what was gonna happen to the videography world, because I felt like, I don't know if it was just happening at the same time around the world, but when we did the pool party, all these camera guys came out. We didn't pay for nobody. Ari came out there. All these people that I had never heard of. That was their first.
Yo,
They lost their virginity at that
yo, bro,
point.
when I tell you,
Ooh,
listen,
we're talking spicy
no,
on the
no, that's
podcast.
no facts.
bro,
That's no
listen,
facts.
no funny shit.
We're talking about,
Niggas turn shit into sugar, my
yo,
nigga.
bro.
Listen,
If you go on YouTube right now, if you look up Elena's pool party,
bro,
there's like 6 videos
bro, some of these
that we had nothing to do with.
some people, yeah, bro, they came off the strength, my nigga. Bro,
This shit buzzed out. By the time we had got too big,
yeah,
3
keep-
weeks.
keep- yeah,
We
keep-
sold out 3 weeks prior.
Bro,
to
keep it
that.
a stack, no funny shit. If we had proper guidance, bro, we'd be a whole different. Yeah, bro, that pool party game, we should be like, we should be in Vegas right now.
Not for sure.
Like, bro, it's like
For sure.
we were doing things and only we can learn on our own. Cause
And to do it in the East Coast,
what we're trying to do, what we're trying to learn, nobody before us could tell us. Like, I can't hit up somebody, yo,
it was
bro.
on the fly.
Like, yo, what's it like to do a pool party here? Or you ever did this, you ever did that? Because some niggas before us did parties, but what we were attempting was like shit that everybody thought, like, yo, don't, like, you know what I mean? Don't try that. Don't do that. Like
Yeah,
that's
that's
way
facts.
above your pay grade. Like, we was on some shit where it's like,
Fearless.
bro, nigga, I'm telling you, literally, I promise you, what we did to that whole last resort, we turned shit into sugar. We put 6 cabanas there. We done
crazy on
water guns. Yo, we're talking about props. Yo, we got basketball shit to the pool basketball hoop. Yo, the bottle girls we supplied there. Yo, the first last resort.
Do we have a duct tape?
Not even on no racial shit. The first last resort, right? Dog comes to us like, yo, we done ran out of chicken.
No, that was crazy.
Yo, he said I never, bro, dog said,
no racial shit, though. No disrespect.
Yo, bro,
Ain't disrespect you right
I
now.
said I never ran out of chicken before.
But
I said, wow.
But to speak on the grind, what you don't realize, because I watch a lot of Rock Nation, Dame stories. It didn't just happen. We would go on Newberry on foot.
You did homework.
Pass out flyers. We would go to Rhode Island.
Niggas don't know that leg
on
work.
foot.
We was
pass
our
out
own
flyers.
Bro, when niggas had street teams, we were our own street team.
Exactly. It was just us.
Yeah.
And it would go everywhere and anywhere.
On Dead Dogs, I don't know what a sub promoter looks like.
It was
We never had a sub promoter. Yo, bro.
Never have I ever.
Me, Bass. Yo, bro.
Who?
Yo, the other day I seen a pic in my phone, right?
He's separate on y'all a lot of times.
No, that wasn't the
What?
truth.
What's up
So
with-
listen.
Yo,
No.
There's someone I have with my man's Jamel.
No. First of all, I'll say this: we didn't have sub promoters, but we had friends. We had friends that believed in us, that was promoting, that was helping us promote.
Yeah,
Because
support.
we had people. Matter of fact, we had people posting the flyer before people were telling people to post flyers. We would. Matter of fact, we had
Some promoters, no disrespect.
No, but I know. Some was a higher job.
No,
Niggas did
some
that for
promoters, we
strength.
didn't have higher job. We didn't have some
Niggas did that for
promoters. We didn't have
strength, bro.
I never hired a sub promoter ever. And the craziest part was that we were working so hard and it got so big that like we knew that we had to convince, especially online. I think once I convinced 100 people to post, I know people were just gonna follow.
Yeah.
So from there on, it was 500 people posting, and 400 that I didn't know because it was cool to post us. By the time I hit you up, everybody posted it, so it was easier.
And you know what y'all did too?
Uh-huh.
A lot of people changed their
Avatar
icon
and
to the
icon
flyer.
to the
I told them,
flyer.
I don't
Twitter
think
was
nothing.
booming. Yo, listen, we took over that whole Twitter. Twitter was booming at that time, so we were just making sure that we took
That shit
over
was crazy.
in every area. So like the grind, we definitely grinded it out.
Bro, that
You
shit.
niggas that
And we're taking risks. This is Boston, New England weather. We don't know
If it's gonna rain.
if it's gonna rain. If it rains,
Ass the fuck out.
Yo,
I can't
the
even
weather
imagine what
guard.
we
Yeah, the
do.
weather guard.
we have to borrow money. We have to go outsource this shit. What happens if this shit doesn't happen? And it wasn't $10,000.
Oh, come on.
It wasn't 20. It wasn't 30.
Bro.
It wasn't 40. It was up to $50,000.
Bro, some of the shit that we was planning. Yo, bro, you got.
And we had no clue how this shit was gonna go.
We got 2 industry DJs. Listen, 2 industry DJs. Then we get all the latest DJs in the city. We're hiring all these bottle girls that we're paying a flat fee just in case shit go. Like, yo, bro, if shit don't go good, there's a flat fee. Then we got the 3 teams on it, all the props, the
Sound
fee,
system.
the fees.
Police
we're paying.
detail cost us a bag.
Police detail plus a fire
Marshals.
Yo, bro.
I was in like 6K.
Yo, bro, we paying the rental fee for the spot. Yo, bro, there's so much shit that was going into this shit. We were lucky that we were hitting that mark. Yo, the first Atlantis, I'll be honest with niggas, on camera, bro. I don't think we went home with any bread.
No, not
We
didn't make no
we were gambling with our funds, and then we're trusting females to like do the right thing. Yo, this is like we had a what we call this, a heist.
Yeah, it was called the heist.
We called
Everybody
the heist.
called Atlantis. I called that part.
Yo,
the
that
heist.
first Atlantis,
But
if she ever watches this shit, there's a bottle girl that did the dash.
Not
with some
just
bread.
one.
I'm
Not
about to
just
say,
one.
y'all didn't. I'm about to say because
We had to learn the hard way.
I'm gonna say just off what y'all made off the cabanas and the what niggas was paying for the sections.
No. The money flew. The money was in there.
I know
We
that.
just didn't keep it.
Bro.
Because, again, we didn't know the business. Like I told you, all the parties we done before, we were outside looking in. In order for you to do this shit at a high level, you have to understand checks and balances.
Yeah.
You have to understand how you're actually making money. And then we hired our friends for positions that were supposed to be placed by professionals.
I got you.
No,
So imagine you have friends running that first year. Imagine you have first 2 years. We had friends working those positions. We had people we just thought like we trusted in real life to go do some shit we couldn't trust them to do as a career.
So after everything that y'all had did in the past, and it's like to be so prideful into your business and your brand, everything to have. What's next? What do you see yourself doing next? What do you see you got going on?
Let me interject real quick. So prior to my accident, right? Me and Bass was actually the ball was rolling. We was
We had my birthday, we did Halloween.
So Sojo.
was our shit.
So boom, Sojo. That was actually a family connection. So my brother's married to Asian shorty. Her brother-in-law happens to be one of the part owners over there. I called him. He didn't even think twice. Oh, you want this date? Boom. Somebody was already on that date. He told that person, you gotta work with these people because it's either you work with them or we push you out. No disrespect, we work together.
Yeah.
I brought him on because one, the date that I was looking for, I'm like, yo, it don't make no sense. Here's what, the same way when you tapped in with me, it don't make no sense for me to do anything in these certain lanes without the nigga I started with. That's just what it is, bro. I'm a person, I'm loyal to the soil. There could be anything going on. I can't tell this story without certain people because that's where the story starts. This is where the story ends. So boom, we on like 2 or 3 events at Sojo. We was knocking Sojo out. Boom, the accident happens, slows us down. Yada yada. I'm back. BossTown's still alive and well. As long as Bass is alive, as long as I'm alive, BossTown's alive. It goes nowhere. Whenever I decide or I could call him up like, yo, bro, I got something on my mind. Let me know how you feel about it. As long as we click on the topic, we're gonna put it together. Vice versa. He hits me up, we click, we're gonna put it together. Right now, because obviously, I got ventures, family ventures, fat, other stuff like.
I don't know. Tell me about it. Don't tell. I don't know nothing.
My family opened up a new restaurant lounge, Fat Restaurant and Lounge. It's downtown. It's the old KGB.
Uh-huh.
I'm over there.
Back home downtown. I love it.
Absolutely. I'm over there as the event coordinator. So I'm plugged into a system where it's like, when it's time, I do my thing. And outside of that, I'm on the back end where I see the politics I used to go through. People coming to me for dates. Everybody want to do this or that. Now you got a vet who's going, you know what I mean? You got to look at people's backgrounds, see what their crowd is. I understand the politics now, you feel me? That's where I'm at with it. But that's never going to stop me. If he ever hits me up like, yo, I got a situation for us, nigga, BossTown's our brand.
I mean, for me, BossTown was for the people, To me, it was just about the relationship. You know what I'm saying? Like it's not about even the brand. Like Black is somebody that not only that was my brother, but like nigga, we lived with each other when we was doing this shit. Like it wasn't like it was somebody that nigga I know till this day will take his shirt off his back for me. So like it's never been a like as long as we're alive, this shit is alive because there's nothing we can't do. You know what I'm saying? So like, shit was. I think it just cemented the journey. Like a lot of people that are doing things right now, you can't even mention their stories without involving us because we had a lot to do with a lot of people who are still active right now.
Talk your shit.
Do you know what I'm saying? And like, we always pride ourselves to be the creative ones, the ones who would step out the box. And I feel like, as far as for BossTown, it has to be, the next move has to be inspiring. We can't go back doing the same things because we pride ourselves being first or being the best every trip, you know what I'm saying? So like, I think Shoujo, when they came around, Shoujo was its own. They was doing hookah, it was private, it was like a speakeasy but at a bigger level. And when we embraced that, we took over. And I think what's next for us is bigger moves. I think right now I'm working on a project called Winners Win. And we're gonna actually help Winners Win. It's like a production media service business that I'm doing, and all of us. Matter of fact, and I say all of us, is just all the winners all throughout Mass. Because the goal is to take over Mass first, the country next, the world after. So I think right now I'm just on the wave to the next level. And as far as us, as far as BossTown, it could never, it could never die. You feel me? And this man went
Legends never die.
You feel me? That's what I'm saying. Like, this man went through it all. You know, we talked about the accident and everything, but like, for him to still be here,
Fucking blessing.
it's like, I'm extremely
funny
grateful.
Yeah, that's what I love about this shit. Not for nothing, bro. Like, we came here, we talking, and it's like, I don't like scripted shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, we talking. It's all coming from like real shit. Like, if a nigga say like, somebody could be like, yo, be influential, do this, do that. Like, at the end of the day, our lifestyle's influential.
It's in you, it's not on you.
Like, bro, that's what I'm saying. Like, our lifestyle's influential. Like, it doesn't matter where you come from. It's what you turn it into. Like 4 or 5 times, like, not even on the funny shit, my man's gonna tell you, nigga, I came from Haiti. Nigga, he came from Haiti, nigga. like, bro.
I get it, nigga. You came from Haiti, my nigga. What the fuck?
I'm sitting here like, damn, nigga.
Again,
I'm telling you, you came from Haiti,
But
but then when you really understand what the method, the method behind the madness, so, bro, when a nigga tell you he came from Haiti, he came from slums, poverty, death, violence, like shit that could traumatize a nigga. And guess what? And guess what? In America, like, bro, he's a name in the city. I'm gonna say it again. Turn the shit into sugar. You gave my man an opportunity, and he made something out of it. He comes from, like, lower beginnings. That shit ain't something like you gotta, I ain't gotta, be what I came from. Then you got a nigga like me. I'm from a Haitian background too. I done been there. I'm a Dorchester kid. Bro, true story, true statistics. In the age bracket that I'm from, in the Dorchester neighborhood that I live in, only 3 people have been to college, right? 3 families have been to college, right? Out of those 3 families, only 2 of those have real college graduates. Going to college is one thing, graduates is another thing. But bro, I'm a 4-corner, Phil's corner baby. Like, I'm somebody, it's on the same line. I went to John Marshall my whole life. 4 corners, Phil's corner is connected by 1 street. A few streets go up there. Not everybody went to college and graduated, but because both my parents stayed on my back, my brother stayed on my back, my own, thought process, bro, I went to Salem State, I got my degree, I done started up my own business, I own my own studio, my brothers own restaurants, my little brother makes music, my sister's an actress, like, we all doing something, bro. My oldest brother's a Spanish, French interpreter for the government, like, legally. My other brother done been in the military. Like, bro, we all got something going on. At the end of the day, you gotta do what you gotta do. And you gotta have that, it just, like you said, it's in you, not on you. What you wear, it's what's inside you, bro. Nigga, you see Paul, I got 3 other brothers, I got 2 other brothers. Would you believe if I told you Paul was born in Haiti and came here at 8 years old? You're never gonna know that by seeing him. That boy done came here, turned shit upside down, own that shit, and nigga, it's like, yo, you gotta hear his name when you go out. Like, yo, that's a stand-up individual. that got shit to his name.
It's a real man right there, dog.
You know, at the end of the day, bro.
And I feel like what he's trying to say mainly is that not only we try to make things happen, but we always aim to inspire. You know what I'm saying? Like the things we did under the circumstances we had, it's like you couldn't imagine like if somebody tells you they can't do something, like, it's hard for me to believe that, because the type of shit we did with close to nothing,
Hey, bro, we got similar experiences.
It was just dreams.
True story.
Tribulations.
Listen, true story. I meet one of his favorite cousins, older, gave him money, like, bro, family man, boom. One day we wake up, passed him. We lost him to gun violence. I got one of my favorite cousins, Larry. One day, boom, guess, passed to gun violence. Through the times, different friends, different family members passed away, whether it be natural causes, car accidents, motorcycle accidents, gun violence. We lost so many people, bro. If I tell you there's so many, we had so many reasons to give up, but the one reason that we had to keep going is what kept us going, bro. We ain't never gonna give up on ourselves, bro. Never. I don't care who counts us out. My nigga, we always in the game, bro.
That's facts.
Always in the game.
I like that.
My nigga, bro.
I never survived the earthquake.
My nigga.
We getting you from Haiti, fucking bad.
I
We get it.
never survived the earthquake.
We get you came from
No,
Haiti,
yo,
bad.
bro, you don't get it.
Yo, bro, you don't. Yo, bro, my
You don't get
sophomore
it.
year, bro.
I don't. You don't get it.
my
I go
nigga-
on vacation in Haiti and I survived the fucking.
I remember when he
earthquake.
made it back. He made it back. We partied like there was no tomorrow,
The
bro.
earthquake wasn't something light, bro. I was there. I witnessed it.
Yo, and guess what?
So now we're just grateful. You feel me? This is us expressing how grateful we are to even be alive.
Yo, not even to like downgrade this point. He survived. I survived death, nigga. Yo, bro, the nigga done sick. Yo, bro, if I didn't give up on myself while I was in a coma, why would I give up on myself while I'm alive, nigga?
And
Talk your shit, man.
and not to reflect on this story, but that's even deeper. Is like when he had the car accident. You know, just
That's
us
what you
bringing
call a
it back.
first responder, bro.
We're just bringing it
It's a
back.
first. Yo, if I could call you a first responder, you like this.
Just
This a first responder.
bringing everybody together. Just like me coordinating. I don't know, God had just put me in a position to help coordinate this shit. But like from him being all the way in DR, me valuing my relationships, having friends that were able to respond and help while he was in DR, being able to be accepted with his family with that task. You feel me? And to trust that I was able to manage this shit. You feel me? Because that was a lot. Yeah. And we have all the recordings. I recorded everything. Every conversation these doctors had, every conversation his family had, every decision they had to make. I recorded every single conversation. Just because, like, you know how many times the doctor said this nigga wasn't gonna make it? Like, it was like 3 times. Where like, hey, you know, he's on a coma. He has to go to dialysis.
Yeah, bro,
He's not gonna make it by tomorrow.
The whole 9, bro.
We're talking about like,
My pops is out. My pops flew to DR, right? They told my pops, like, yo, because I had one night, my heart stopped twice. They're like, yo, there's no way he's making it through the night. Yo, come through, say your last goodbyes, right? So you telling the pops come say his last goodbyes to his son. So my pops is like, yo, comes through, say his 1-2. He's on his mind. He's planning the funeral already. But like, my pops said some shit, and I'll never forget the shit. He like, yo, he felt like my spirit talking to him. He tells the doctor, he's like, yo, no funny shit. I don't care where my son dies, he ain't dying here. Like, yo, put him on that plane, because they wouldn't let me on the jet. Because they're like, yo, my vitals were too unstable. They, like, at that point, I don't lost so much blood. They're like, yo, I got the blood level of a person they pronounced dead. But they're like, yo, with no blood, my heart was still beating, bro. So boom, my father's like, yo, put him on that jet. We're gonna figure this out in the States. I don't care if he dies in the air. We're not dying here, and whatever. They put three nurses on the plane. My pops and then me, bro. Like I told you, I don't remember nothing. I don't know how.
I didn't even sped this shit up because he was on 1 pint of blood. He's in a public hospital in DR, right? And we couldn't get blood till the next day. this is kind of like still in a pandemic era.
Yeah.
In order for you to donate blood in DR, no, in order for you to buy blood, you have to donate blood.
Bro, spooky.
In order for you to donate blood, you have to be test negative for COVID. So that means you have to find volunteers.
It's
People
a
have to go.
process,
We
bro.
didn't get them blood till 4 p.m. the next day. This accident happened around 11 p.m. We didn't get them blood till 11 till 4 p.m. the next day. I'm talking about calling friends and family. And like it was like it was so many
Yo, bro, this shit's a-
ways.
this
So,
shit's a
so many
parts.
reasons.
Yo, this
So
is
many
a double.
reasons apart.
This is
So
a double payment. Yo, peep game, right? You find somebody. Let's say they check out. You gotta pay them to donate the blood. Like, yo, bro, here's some bread. Donate the blood. Where they donate the blood to, you gotta go buy it. So you're paying them to donate, and you're paying to buy the blood, and then you gotta come to me and do the whole extra shit. Yo, bro, the shit was a process. Keeping me alive in DR, some chicken. Then private jet chicken. Then getting me to the States, everything. Yo, bro, my nigga, listen. How can I lose?
He took so long to.
How can I lose,
He took
bro?
so long to fly. Listen,
Wasn't meant to.
he took so long to fly in. It was like a week and some. I think it was like a week, because he wasn't even stable to fly.
It's that,
Like, you know how far-
the elevation in the
Yeah, they were saying, yo,
because your blood gets
but yeah,
thinner
I
up there.
promise you, my
so
pop-
with your blood
my-
being
my
so
pop
thin,
told
your
me-
body
If you
open.
see the video of the actual car crash,
bro, the way
it
that
doesn't
whip
even make
looks,
sense.
the way the whip looks, the whole side that I'm on is cleared. So you're like, yo, I seen like a video. Like I said, I still don't remember shit, but I'm looking at the video. I pulled myself out that whip, bro. I'm like, damn, I did that. Like, bro, I don't know how. I'm not,
Watch the video.
bro. I watched the video, bro. Listen, I don't know what it is in me. I don't know what it is in my like. I don't really got that like. I'm scared to see what really happened, whatever. Like, yo, bro, the toughness in me, bro, it's just instilled in me. Like, literally, I watched that shit. I'm like, damn, I really pulled myself out that V,
Yeah, that's some big shit.
and it was crazy.
So when you talk about BossTown, that's the easy part, bro. Just even being alive, that was the hard part.
Yeah.
Niggas be like, yo, how the fuck I stay so positive? How the fuck you this, that, whatever? You be outside, you be doing this. My nigga, until you witness death or go through that experience and know, like, yo, you was almost out of here, I have everything to be thankful for, bro. I got real friends, I got real family, I got real loved ones. Like, I got everything to be thankful for, because we're literally looking at an inch a day would have been it for me. Like, yo, if my pops didn't get me up out of there, I probably would have been dead. Cause the care I was getting out there was terrible. But nigga, my father made an executive decision, saying, I don't give a fuck, nigga. Get him up out of here.
God, he made that decision, man.
Nah, that was crazy.
Yo,
That was crazy.
we're gonna end the 212 podcast 8th episode on that note right there, man. Powerful episode with my guys, man. Bass and Black, man. Appreciate that we can sit down and have this conversation. It was like, it's been years. I'm happy for our ups and downs. I'm happy for everything that we've been through, and we still here smiling, living. You know, nigga, nothing but love and respect for you niggas, and we gonna keep thriving and getting this fucking money, man.
Yeah, I do want to say something.
What you gotta say?
I respect you a lot, because you know why? There's a lot of other niggas that got podcasts. I'm not pointing no fingers. And you one of the first to be like, yo, come sit on my podcast, let's talk about some shit that you know are significant in, you know, this community.
It matter. You know me always with that nigga,
Yo,
man.
we should have been on a lot of platforms because of the actual effect and impact that we have on this, you know, this culture. I appreciate you bringing us on, and I hope, you know, niggas open up their eyes and understand what's really going on outside.
Nah, definitely. And I appreciate you being just being yourself. Just not being afraid to come out your shell and actually expressing yourself and using this platform
No funny shit.
to express yourself.
We are like, we're not internet niggas. We're not like,
Never been.
we never been like,
Yeah, we're real life.
We outside, nigga.
Yeah,
Get outside,
exactly,
nigga.
Exactly.
But yo, I appreciate y'all for coming on this podcast, man. Thank y'all for tuning in. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe below. We're gonna keep talking about the real shit. We're gonna keep holding the culture accountable. Come 212 with me. It's your guy, Brian Gummer with the blunt.
What you gonna stand for?
I'm getting cold with this shit.
That shit wasn't cool. I was just hoping that shit wasn't true. They ain't official, I stick and I move. I heard that he snitching, I hope it ain't true. I've been on a new wave, I've been hot for 2 days. I don't trap for loose change, blood dripped on my new J's. Niggas try blow my candle, how that shit come from my man, no. Connect through the brick I can handle. Man, but I'm nice in that bando. If you take one, then we gotta take two. Body for body, don't play by the rules. They never slid out, they don't know how to move. Mixing the soda, just pop me a blue.